Hi, welcome to Abstract Cat. Today I discuss uniform circular motion. Page number है 79 NCERT Part 1 Physics. Right? तो heading दे दो uniform circular motion. Uniform circular motion. ओके तो इस नेम को अगर हम लोग 3 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर लें, ओके, यूनिफॉर्म, सर्कुलर एंड अनदर पार्ट इज मोशन. तो प्रीवियस वी डिस्कस व्हाट इज मोशन, वेक्टर क्वांटिटी क्या है, स्केलर क्वांटिटी क्या है, मोशन का 3 बेसिक इक्वेशन. ओके, तो यहाँ पे हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे मोशन है लेकिन पाथ क्या होगा, मोशन का जो पाथ है वो सर्कुलर होगा. और यूनिफॉर्म मीन्स ए कांस्टेंट, यूनिफॉर्म मीन्स ए कांस्टेंट. ओके, द वर्ड यूनिफॉर्म रेफर टू द स्पीड व्हिच मीन्स ए कांस्टेंट थ्रू आउट द मोशन, कांस्टेंट थ्रू आउट द मोशन. ओके, नाउ आई ड्रॉ एन डायग्राम. ड्रॉ a diagram. Suppose the object moving with a uniform speed v. Uniform means a constant. Suppose we assume that a object moving with a constant speed v in a circular radius, circular path with radius r. तो एक सर्कुलर पाथ पे मूव करेगा, नेम ही है यूनिफॉर्म सर्कुलर मोशन. पाथ क्या होगा, सर्कुलर होगा. ओके, तो डायग्राम कैसा दिखेगा, सर्कुलर पाथ, रेडियस आर, रेडियस होगा इसका आर. ले लेते हैं, ये है रेडियस r. Okay, so let r is be the radius or the position position vector at this point p. So r is the radius of that circle, also r be the position vector at that point p. Okay, so after some time interval the object move from p to this point. Here is p dash, yes, p dash. So some time interval the object or particle move from p to p dash and the position vector is r dash. Okay, that's the difference. R dash and R magnitude are the same but the direction are different because the position is a vector quantity. Position vector, नाम ही तो बोल रहा हूँ, position vector. Okay, and be the velocity, be the velocity at that point, be the velocity at that point is look like this, a tangent. Tangent at point P is a velocity at that point P. If circle अगर anti clockwise move कर रहा है तो, right? Now this is the v and here is the velocity is v dash. Okay, so that displacement at point p to p dash, that's the displacement vector, that is delta r. Delta r be the displacement vector from p to p dash. Okay, and if the angle is delta theta, so change of the angle is delta theta. This angle is delta theta. Suppose so p to p dash, delta is the displacement vector from p to p dash. Okay, So by definition, velocity at that point P along the tangent at that point. So by definition, we know that the definition of the velocity in a circular motion be a tangent at that point P. And tangent at that point P dash, that velocity is V dash, and here the velocity is also V. Okay, now they use the triangle law of addition. Now they use the triangle law of addition for another diagram. If the V, suppose take that is a V vector, it look like a V. This is a V vector. V also be a vector, 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 also vector. And another is a V dash, that is a V dash. This is also parallel line. ये लाइन और ये लाइन पैरेलल होगा तो इसका डायरेक्शन जहाँ पे होगा इसका भी डायरेक्शन वहीं पे होगा. इसका ये लाइन और ये लाइन भी पैरेलल है. इसका मैग्नीट्यूड और इसका मैग्नीट्यूड सेम है. इसका मैग्नीट्यूड एंड इसका मैग्नीट्यूड भी सेम है. ओके, सो नाउ अप्लाई विद द वेक्टर ट्रायंगुलर लॉ, दैट इज द change in velocity, that is change in velocity. Now assume the change in velocity is V to V dash, that is called delta V dash. Delta V, V the change in velocity and angle be theta. Now apply the vector triangular law is defined delta V plus delta V, that is equal to V dash. Now also be the triangular law apply in that triangle, also R vector and plus delta R vector, that is also equal to R dash vector, also vector triangular law of addition. Okay, now since the average acceleration is delta V, if the delta V change in velocity with respect to time is known by average acceleration. So average acceleration is defined by the average acceleration is defined by that the average acceleration means a bar, also vector. Average is a vector. Average acceleration will be a vector. Acceleration also vector quantity, that is equal to delta V by delta t. Okay. Name the equation number 1. The equation number 1, we know that average acceleration equal to change in velocity by change in time. Delta t times difference per a particle or an object move from P to P dash. Now, if delta t tends to 0, now if इसको पोंछ देता हूँ. Now if delta t tends to 0, if delta t is very small, like a very small, also be a average acceleration is instantaneous acceleration. So average acceleration is instantaneous acceleration is limit delta t tends to 0 delta v by delta t. That's known by average instantaneous acceleration. Give the also be the equation number 2. Okay, if the delta t is very small, if delta t is very small, so delta v also be a very small. If delta v also very small, so r and r dash, r vector and r dash position vector are almost in same direction, almost are approaching to same direction. Okay, now the compare in that triangle and that triangle. So delta r by capital R, delta r by capital R be the radius. If not, choose the capital R be the radius. Okay, so delta r by capital R, similarly delta v by v, similarly the delta v by v, Okay, that is a mod value. Is compare these two diagrams. Delta r by capital R be the radius of that circle, delta v is change in velocity and v is the velocity. Both are in comparison in this triangle and that triangle. So delta v is that is equal to v by r mod of delta r. That is equation number 3, and here the equation number is 4. If compare these two, we get that del इसको छोटा करके v vector, here is v dash vector, that is delta v. Now is that portion. Suppose you know that the mod a or instantaneous acceleration is limit at limit delta t tends to 0, delta v by delta t, that is delta v by delta t. Okay, that's the equation number 2. From equation number 2 we get this equation. Now putting the value of delta v, so put the value of delta v. So now put the value of equation number 4. From we get equation number 4, delta t tends to 0, so 1 by delta t, that is v by r mod of delta r. Okay, from equation number 4, from equation 4 we get that. Now v and r be the constant, so limit delta t tends to 0, delta r by delta t, from delta r equal to v delta t. So delta r equal to v of delta t, v of delta t. So from p dash, from here is the triangle name is C p dash, the triangle C p dash, and the p small, and delta r be the delta r by delta t. So from that triangle, delta r by delta t, that is also equal to mod value, that is equal to v, almost approximately that is equal to v from that triangle. Okay, so delta r by delta t is v. In case of limit in both direction, taking the limit, taking the almost equal to v, that is the almost equal to v, or we know that if the limit delta t tends to 0, so delta r by delta t, take the limit delta t tends to 0, so that is delta r by delta t, that is equal to v, that is all equal to v. If delta t tends to 0, that is approximately equal to v, but if delta t tends to 0 limit, then that is equal to v. So we also know that, we know that is v, that is v. So that is the equation number 4. Here the equation number is 5, that is the equation number is 6. Sorry, that is the equation number is given, the equation number is 6, here the equation number is 7. Okay, but we know that that is equal to v, limit delta, that instantaneous velocity is equal to limit delta t tends to 0. In previous lecture we discussed what is the instantaneous velocity, and the link in that card below. अगर तुम लोगों ने वो लेक्चर नहीं देखे हो तो कार्ड पे लिंक है, पहले वो देख लेना, ठीक है, फिर ये स्टार्ट करना, स्टेप बाय स्टेप चलना, ओके। तो 6, 7, नाउ the third diagram, here is also be a third diagram. I erase that portion 3, 2 and 4, and third diagram is accelerated diagram. Now third diagram is look like, if center is C, if C be the center and P at that point, V is the velocity and R be the radius, or the position vector at point P. Now the inward force, the bound force, अगर पार्टिकल यहाँ पे बाउंड होके रहा है, दैट्स कॉल्ड द सेंट्रीपिटल। ये पार्टिकल बाहर नहीं जा पा रहा है, ये सर्कल के अंदर ही, ये सर्कल के बाउंड्री के अंदर ही घूम रहा है, बाउंड्री के ऊपर से, ओके, पेरीमीटर पर, सर्कल के पेरीमीटर पर घूम रहा है, ठीक है। तो एक फोर्स होगा, उसको बोलेंगे हम लोग एक्सीलरेशन। वी नो दैट, दैट्स कॉल्ड द एक्सीलरेशन। द एक्सीलरेशन ऑफ एन ऑब्जेक्ट मूविंग विद द स्पीड ऑफ वेलोसिटी v, द एक्सीलरेशन ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट moving with a speed v in a circle of radius of capital R. The circular radius is capital R. R be the position vector, the radius R is the capital R. So directed towards the center, and this is why the acceleration is called centripetal acceleration. What is centripetal acceleration? Because the particle is bound in that line or that perimeter of circle, is bound, so that's called the inward acceleration, directed towards inward, directed is inward, so that's called centripetal acceleration. We know that the acceleration is equal to change in velocity by r from equation number 5. From equation number 5, the acceleration is equal to, from equation 5, v by r limit delta t tends to 0 and delta r by delta t, that is also a v. So v by r times v, that is equal to v square by r. So centripetal acceleration is AC, that is equal to v square by r, that is the speed of that particle. There is a v be the speed, v be the speed of that particle. So that v is the speed of that particle, that's modulus value, that's v be the modulus value or the speed of that particle. From the equation number 3, that's upper lower part, that's not a modulus part, is a speed, okay, that's a modulus part of the speed, right. Now give that equation number is 8, number is 8. Clear? What is the acceleration? Acceleration क्या होगा, यहाँ पे सर्कल के ऊपर बाउंड करके रखेगा, ये घूमने नहीं, बाहर नहीं जा पाएगा, घूमेगा, ऑब्वियसली घूमेगा, कितना स्पीड से घूमेगा और कितना स्लो घूमेगा, acceleration or retardation, but tangent in that velocity, acceleration always attraction to center, directed to the center. Acceleration also a vector quantity that directed to the center, that's directed to the center. Clear? Now we check the another acceleration is called change in the angular displacement, that is a delta theta. If the velocity is changed or change in position, so in circular motion, so that theta will be changed. In linear, that the displacement will be changed with respect to time. In case of angular, with the theta will be changed with respect to time. That's called the angular displacement, and omega be the angular speed. Now cut the equation number 8 note down कर लेना, ठीक है, मैं इरेज कर रहा हूँ बोर्ड को पूरा. In similar the linear equation for linear motion, here is the circular motion. So delta theta with the change with respect to time t or delta t the small amount of time delta t, change in theta by change in angle with respect to time. Similarly to linear, the change in position or displacement with respect to time, or change in displacement so to time, that is a omega be the angular speed. Omega be the angular speed. That the equation number is Roman 1. That give the equation number is Roman 1. That's called the angular speed. What is the angular speed? In case of the linear change, that is a delta. In case of angular change or circular motion, so change is delta theta. Theta will be vary. In case of linear, the delta r is a variable, and here the delta theta is variable, but both case with respect to time. Remember that in both case that the respect to time. If the travel of particles the v, the linear velocity v, case the linear velocity v, that is equal to delta s displacement by time. Displacement by time is a Roman 2, that is the equation number is Roman 2, and third, so delta r, in case of the Roman 2, here the delta s, change in displacement, here is the delta s, that arc is delta s. If that arc is delta s, so delta s equal to radius capital R times theta, a change in angle, that is the delta theta. In geometry, we know that the geometry is delta s, that R is equal to radius of that circle and multiply by delta x be the radius, delta theta, by the delta theta be the angle from geometry. Now that the equation number is Roman 3, that equation number is Roman 3. The r, delta is the r, radius, angle, change in angle, delta angle, okay, radius times change in angle. So v equal to, now replace the value of Roman 3, put in Roman 2, so v, final value v is equal to r delta theta by delta t. You know that delta theta by delta t from equation Roman 1, we know that delta theta by delta t is omega, so that is equal to r omega. So v equal to capital R, the radius of that circle is times omega. That the equation number 4, that the equation number 4, the final is equation number 5, Roman 5. Okay, there is a relation between linear speed and angular speed. Relation between linear speed and angular speed. Now centripetal acceleration. Now what is the acceleration? Now in case of the acceleration, AC be the acceleration, centripetal acceleration, that is equal to v square by r, from equation number 8, from equation 8 and that is V equal to R square omega square. So V square means from equation 8 we know that these, and V equal to R omega whole square by R from equation 5. So that is equal to R square omega square by R. So AC equal to R omega square. That is the equation number 6 Roman. That is equation number 6 in Roman. That's called a centripetal acceleration relation between angular speed. Okay. So if time taken by an object to make a revolution is known, if a time taken by an object, revolution means full circle, is start, revolution क्या होता है, start from this a circular path move and final end at that point, that's called a one revolution, means a full circle, starting point and ending point at the same point, and path is a circular. A pure circle is called circle, not a parabola, hyperbola or any other object, not like that. Is a path, is a circle. Is time taken by an object to make an one revolution is known, and it is a time speed period is t. One revolution, if time taken, that revolution is capital T. If time taken of one revolution is capital T, time taken of one revolution T, capital T. If with the time taken of one revolution is T, so also one term, so in revolution, number of revolution at a time t, that is known by frequency. So frequency is equal to 1 by t, the time t. So here if the time is t is 1 second, if time t is 1 second, that is known by a frequency. The number of revolution at a time t means bracket में 1 second, that is known by a frequency. So frequency, if nu be the frequency, that is 1 by capital T. If nu, the symbol is nu, be the frequency, that is equal to 1 by T. So therefore in circular, the total displacement, the total arc length is 2 pi r, that is 2 pi capital R by time taken t, t capital T, and that is equal to 2 pi r nu. We know that this nu equal to 1 by t, and total arc length with the 2 pi r, or total displacement in a circle is 2 pi r, linear displacement of circle is 2 pi r. Okay, so now put the value equation number AC, equation AC. So in case of the linear and angular, in case of linear angular speed, so in case of angular speed is known by omega equal to 2 pi total change in theta by capital T respect to time. So that is equal to 2 pi nu right? Now be the omega value, put equation number Roman 6. So here the AC value is equal to R 2 pi nu square. So R 4 pi square nu square. So that is equal to 4 R square nu square, that is equal to AC angular acceleration. That's the equation number 6. 7. The equation number is 7. क्लियर? तो क्लियर हुआ? ये थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस कर लें, जितना प्रैक्टिस करोगे उतना इजी हो जाएगा। तो न्यूमेरिकल नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम लोग सॉल्व करेंगे, तो तब तक पढ़ते रहना। अगर कोई डाउट हुआ तो कमेंट सेक्शन में पूछना, मैं आंसर कर दूंगा। तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर देना, रेड बटन प्रेस करना, बेल आइकन को भी क्लिक करना। तो पढ़ते रहना और दोस्तों के साथ भी शेयर करना। तो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट क्लास में। थैंक यू।